Let's bring everybody. All right, we're just about to get everybody coming in and click on our admit button. Here we go. So everybody jumping in the room. Super cool. Hey, everyone. Thanks so much for jumping in. All right. Wow. That escalated quickly. We got so many people jumping in right now. Hey guys, good morning from Australia. I know it's evening in the States, but myself and Johan here with you from White Label Suite. Great to see you guys. Let me do a quick roll call. Mr. Kyle Hendricks, our operations manager in the house as well. Kyle, the chief of all things that work. Amazing to see you guys. I'm going to ask you to mute as you come in, or I might mute you just to make sure that we've got a clear channel there. But if you have a question, feel free to unmute. Welcome to the weekly call. We're going to be covering some pretty cool stuff today. And just making sure that you guys are all set up, ready to go with our complete AI-based sales machine. And that's the purpose of this month and our training, September. We're going to be walking through how to set up a complete automated AI sales machine. Hopefully that'll be of interest for you guys. So we're going to be using, of course, the White Label Leads tool, and we're going to be talking about how we have set up the Leads program itself, and automating that entire process to make sure that AI is doing all of the follow-up for us and engaging for sales and closing deals. So that's what we're literally covering this this month as we roll this forward. Pretty exciting stuff, Mr. Johan.
100%, man. Can't wait.
We're going to do actually, so guys, there's 4 weeks of training in this month, right? Every single Thursday in the States at 5 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be rolling this through. So this week, we're going to be talking about the foundation fundamentals to set this whole thing up, which is a little bit of a recap on our onboarding training that we did a couple of weeks ago. We've revamped the whole onboarding. I'll cover that in just a sec. So this week is foundations, making sure you got what you need in the program set up, ready to go. Next week, Johan, Kyle, and myself are going to be jumping on probably, I will say PowerPoint free, but I don't think that's ever going to be possible. But just literally conversational about the high ticket version of this AI sales machine that we're building, because that's seriously exciting to be able to put that into play. So using John Logar's training with the sales methodology that he teaches, and helping create sort of big high ticket packages powered by AI, and using GHL, using the Leads tool within White Label Suite, using AI functionality, and building that all out. So that's going to be a kind of a conversation next week about how we're structuring that and why we're so excited about it. Week 3, or module 3, if you're watching this as a course later on, is a special guest that we've got coming in. And this is one of the key pieces of the AI kit that we are building out. So we've got a special guest coming in to talk that through, help us set all that up and show you guys how that works. And then week 4 is literally putting it all together, Q&A, making sure that that's all good. So guys, drop in the chat, say hello. Let us know that that works for you, building out a fully automated AI sales machine using your Leads tool. The goal here, and I've got this on a slide somewhere, the goal is to help you guys have an automated sales machine. Okay, we want you guys to be able to sell the Leads tool off the clock. We want people signing up for this with you 24/7. We want you to be able to then upgrade or upsell those people into any additional services that you have, including GHL. So we know that when we're talking to a client, we're saying, great, leads. And then it's like, okay, would you like us to also put together a follow-up system for you guys? And for that, of course, we're using GHL. So we want you to sell leads using AI. We want you to be able to upgrade those sales to GHL sales. We want to be able to then put you into the environment where you can build your recurring revenue. So that's the whole purpose. And I'm going to jump in. Again, guys, this is your training session, so feel free to ask questions and jump in. I do have a couple of PowerPoint slides today, and there's a tech piece. So there's a techie bit today. Everybody groans. There's a techie bit. You just need to copy and paste. But if you can bear with me through the techie piece, there's that little bit of setup that we need to just make sure is done, so that we can get that all rolling the right way for you guys. So let me just do a screen share here and fly this through. Again, I want you guys to be engaged and interactive, so please feel free to ask any questions. And 20-something people on the call. Amazing to see you guys. If you're watching this on a replay, our team are across this as well, so we can help you anywhere that you want to go. Let me throw this into slideshow mode, and jump in. So this is, again, as I mentioned, this is all about creating an automated AI sales machine. Okay. There's some really cool functionality within our leads tool that can push through to an AI system and let AI do all of the follow-up and the lead nurturing and even closing the deals for us. So my brain just read that as your trainings are stupid. And then I went, hang on, wait, that's not what I'm reading. Your trainings are stupendous. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I haven't had enough coffee yet. I need to, like, don't throw words with more than 2 syllables to Australians early in the morning. Like, we need time to warm up. So thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, there's some functionality in our tool that feeds AI. And every time I'm doing a demo to people, I always highlight the fact that the A in AI stands for artificial, right? We're all blown away by HeyGen and the incredible tools that are out there, and even our own leads tool creating amazing things. But the A is artificial. It's artificial intelligence. You need to feed it. And so one of the things that we're excited about is that we've got some pretty cool AI in the leads tool that feeds AI sales agents really, really well. So we want to be able to highlight this for you guys. And again, the point being, we want you to have an AI sales machine so that you can be generating sales on autopilot, have a salesperson dialing those calls and never have an employee doing that. And that's what we're going to be focusing on with this training series. So let's jump into it. This is what we're going to be talking about today. So as I mentioned, four modules in this training, 4 weeks in this month, if you're watching us live. Today, we're going to be talking about a little bit of a recap. So we recreated our onboarding, and I want to show you that. Then kind of putting this whole thing into a big picture map. So you see, all right, what are we building here? Like, it's the picture on the box before you start building out the puzzle. Then I'm going to show you the essential steps that you need to have an AI sales engine up and running. And then we're going to then get into the setup of paid and free accounts. So this is the techie bit. You're going to need to make sure that you've got this set up inside your white label suite dashboard so that this all works for you. So this is the techie bit. You might need to go through it piece by piece. But if you can copy and paste, you'll get that done. So grab the coffee for that one and make sure that you're keeping the yawns aside. I'll try and be as educational and entertaining as I can, but it is techie and dry, so I'll get into it. And then we're going to talk about that next session with Johan and Kyle and myself and our big picture. I have to tell you, man, Johan, you and I in this setup of this machine, we've literally said that this is a 7-figure addition to our business that we're building out here. So I'm super excited for this.
100%. I just showed it to somebody just before, and they just said, I need you to stop. I need you to stop because I need to get my other business partners on here, and we're getting ready. We want the big package.
So yesterday, this is a $10,000 sale. Keep going, man.
Yeah, we're showing you how to make $10,000 sales.
Yeah,
and it's just how we do it. So
we rolled this out a week ago. We've already had one confirmed sign up, which is amazing. So we've done a couple of demos since then. So your comment was, stop. I need to get the rest of my time, team, so we can get into this. My demo yesterday, the guy literally said, well, this is a no-brainer. I'm getting this. I was like, okay. So leads, AI, automated systems and follow-ups, guys, the value that this delivers out to our business is massive. So we want you guys to kind of wrap your head around the fact that we look in the GHL space and we see people creating this, mentality of $197 a month or that kind of stuff. And guys, if you can add pieces to a puzzle for a business, the value to them is absolutely immense. So the whole overview of what we're creating, I'll cover that in our big picture piece, but we want you to be able to sell to a client, or let AI do the selling for you, a system that is leads with AI follow-up and AI automated systems in the background delivering appointments and sales to companies. And even saying that out loud, like, the value to a company is just stupidly massive. I've got a meeting later on today with a client that is in the kind of marine space. They do all those little like ride-on jet skis and stuff like that. Every single sale is $25,000. And we're talking about a system that can generate leads, follow people up all day, every day, answer everybody's questions, make calls to interested people, and close deals for 10 grand. It's a It's a crazy, crazy thing. So guys, again, I hope you're as excited as we are about it. If you start to see the big picture of this, I feel like you can really rock this through. We're seeing some of our white label suite people dropping into the GHL group with crazy, crazy, crazy numbers these days. Calvin Harvey dropped into the GHL group just a couple of days ago. He's been a big proponent of AI voice and AI follow-up and that kind of stuff. And he just closed a deal for $16,500. You know, so businesses are just hungry for this. And I always feel something really important as well. I feel like we're in this little bubble, right? We're in this little bubble where we kind of see new technology in our space every day. You know, we see it, we feel it, we're across it, we're getting told about it, we're showing webinars on it. And like, sometimes it's amazing to me that when you go and actually speak to a business owner about it, they go, whoa, this is, I'm like, really? You know, you can, something as simple as the auto reply function within GHL. So somebody opts into a form and an email gets sent that says, hey, thanks so much. You know, it's literally just a form, and form sends an email. And they're going, oh my God, you can send an automated email. I'm like, dude, where have you been for the last 10 years? But what's amazing is that these are our clients. These are people, they're doing what they're doing. You know, so we get this kind of head start in the tech world. And then you're going out and you're speaking to an accountant, a marine company, a realtor, a chiropractor, right? And these guys are busy doing what they're doing. When you jump in with something cool like this and you can demonstrate how it helps their business, people are blown away. So anyway, that's what we want to build for you guys. Let me keep going so that we can make the most use of time here. So a couple of weeks ago, we did a complete start to finish onboarding. Who was here for that? Who actually came through? Give me a 1 if you were on the call or if you've seen the replay. Give me a 1, or give me a 2 if you haven't seen that. Stacy, great to see you. Thank you so much for jumping in. 1 was here. Warren, Patrick didn't see. I saw the replay says Joy. 2. Okay, cool. So let me, super quick. Over the last year, we've just had so much content coming in, and we were treating our members area almost like a storage room. You know, it's like new training in the storage room, new training in the storage room, new training, storage room. It's like the other day, a couple of months ago, Kyle and I jumped in there and we're like, cool, let's go and have a look at our storage room. And we went, holy crap, there's so much stuff in here. How we got to find anything? And we're like, okay, this is the experience that our clients are having. So we understood that you guys, like, as much stuff as we've given you over this time, it gets to a point where you're like, I don't even know what to look at. Like, this is getting too hard for me. So we said, okay, cool, clean slate, start again. None of the trainings have been taken out. We're kind of recategorizing them. But what we said was, what we need to do is make it step-by-step easy for anybody that comes in on White Label Suite forever to get up and running quickly. So we did a complete kind of breakdown of that onboarding process. And if you missed that training, I just want to show you where to find it. So let me just jump across to a browser here. I just want to show you where to find it. So it is in your community. Actually, I'll go from where you guys log in. All right. So you go to app.whitelabelsuite.com. So this is our main dashboard, right? You guys hopefully know how to get there. Wait, 1 second. What did I just click on? The wrong tab. I've only got 50 open, so that makes sense. All right. So you're in your dashboard, app.whitelabelsuite.com, if you don't get kicked out like I just did. And you're going to hit up the resources section. All right, so we go resources, and you're going to go to the community. All right, so I'm in my dashboard. I go to community, and away we go. This is, again, I'm just showing you where to find this training that we did, which breaks down the onboarding. And then I'm going to show you what else we've done with that as well. So once you're in the community, all right, on the top area here, you've got this learning tab. So all of this community stuff is here. Come across to learning. All right. Come into the weekly training section. And this is what we're saying about being a storage room. Like, there's so much in here, you guys. But in the weekly training, right, you can come in here. And it is our most recent training from a couple of weeks ago. All right, there we go. So it is the White Label Suite onboarding setup ready to sell. that is the walkthrough. So if you haven't gone through like an onboarding, if you're just kind of, great, I love White Label Suite, but I haven't got it set up yet, you can go through this. Now, there is a long video in here. All right, it is a long video, but you can see that we've broken that down into pieces. So you can scroll through and, you know, keep up with getting set up and started within the program. Okay. All right. So that is all there for you. Let me just, Jonas, I'm just going to mute you, my friend. Just there. Guys, if you've got a question, please use the reactions bar down the bottom, raise your hand. I'll see that and we can fire through. So how to find that training, that's the onboarding training. But the other thing that we wanted to talk about is we've broken up the onboarding into bite-sized pieces and we're releasing it in the next few days, okay? We're releasing this in the next few days. And so what this onboarding system is designed to do is give you a much easier to digest system of getting up and running, okay? So I want to show you very, very briefly what that looks like so that you guys can kind of get an understanding there as well. So we've broken this into literally step-by-step systems. Let me grab here. Onboarding funnel. All right. Now we can see that there's 42 steps here. Every step is like, I don't know, just a couple of I guess, buttons. So I want to show you what it looks like, just again, so you can see this is coming in the next day or two. All right. So once we roll this out, we'll let you guys know how to get access to it, but you'll be able to jump in and literally come to any section that you want. So we say, okay, start with the overview, then go to the wallet, the AI assistant, and it's going to walk you through step by step to make sure that you've got everything set up and running. So this is just about to be released. I think, Kyle, day or two, maybe 24, 48 hours, something along that line. Kyle, if you give me a timeline there, I think, anyway, it's a couple of days. Stacy said, I think I'm in love. Yeah. This is going to make this much easier for you guys. All right. 24 hours, says Kyle. Beautiful. So every single piece of what it takes to get set up, this will be delivered for you. So we started with that kind of clean house approach. You know, we've got so much in there. We wanted to make sure that we gave you guys everything that you could possibly ever need. And then we realized that we've given too much in too much of a bulk. So we wanted to make sure that that's available for you. So in the next couple of days, again, if you want to get any of the pieces of the puzzle sorted out, that will be available for you. And of course, our team are always standing by and ready to help. The other thing with that is we're training our AI support on every step, so that if you're on a particular step and you ask a question, you'll have all those answers as well. So that's coming. Right, let's talk about this AI thing. This is what we're trying to achieve, yeah? So this is the big picture of these training courses and what we're looking to achieve over the next 4 sessions. So what we want to do is create a system where leads are invited to check out your program. When they've responded, clicked, warmed up, scored, basically, so we're doing a lead scoring system here where if they answer an email or they click or they watch a video, they're going to increase in their score. Once they're engaged, they might watch a video. So our best results are where it's like a 2 to 3 minute video. Now, what's that video? It's the white label video that you've got in your resources section. So they watch a video about your lead system, then they are engaging with the AI. So they might ask a question or they just simply watch the video, which creates a tag. The AI then follows that person up and takes it to a sale. So the AI is then voice and text. Okay, so voice and conversational. What we're building here is a system where you can just pile in the right people, guys, pile in the right people into the system. The system reaches out. When they engage, they get tagged with the AI follows them up and takes them all the way through to a sale. That's what we're looking to build. All right. Now that works, of course, with our white label suite system as the leads component coming in. And we've got some exciting stuff happening with how that can be automated as well. All right. But there are other traffic sources as well, you guys. Facebook ads, posts, groups, YouTube videos, shorts, TikTok, Instagram, all of that stuff. And this system works with all of that. Okay. So what we want to do is create a methodology where people coming into your funnel, into your world, are getting into this system, being followed up automatically, and being taken through to a sale of your SaaS product automatically, right? That's what the delivery of this system is all about for you guys, okay? So I'm going to add a piece to this as well. So for those of you who were on our onboarding program, you would have seen what we talked about called the toll booth method, okay? And let me just come face to face here for a second. What we talked about with the toll booth method was really simple. Well, simple to say, but typically, so old thinking, which means a month ago, right? So old thinking a month ago was that the only way to make money with White Label Suite was to sell packages, right? To sell 97 a month, 100, dollar setup, whatever it is, 297, 490. Well, like sell a package, get a subscription. What we released in the program is a kind of wholesale retail model where you can give away accounts, literally give free accounts or free trials to people. And then you can act like a toll booth. And every time they do a search and consume a credit, you're making a markup, a margin on every single credit. All right. So we call that the toll booth method, where you can get people in at a really low barrier to entry. Think $5, $10, right? Think free trial. I've always found a tiny amount is better than a free trial. But anyway, so think, hey, would you like to give us a try for $5? Right? Somebody comes in, they get 50 credits, okay? And then you set up the toll booth that you show them how to use it, show them how to find their ideal prospects using your software, and every credit they consume, you're making a margin on it. It's the toll booth. Every time somebody comes past the toll gate, they're just throwing coins in your catcher, right? So then the key is, how do I get 10,000 people to use 1,000 credits a month each? And now I've got a $50,000 a month system, right? By giving away free accounts. So in addition to the flow of leads that we just talked about, where we wanted to get people coming in, paying us for a subscription. So I'm not saying cancel that. I'm saying in addition to that, we also wanted to throw in there the ability for you to add this as well, the flow of free trials to sales. So now we're reaching out to people, right? We're following them up. We're doing all that kind of stuff. And we're inviting them to get a free account or a $5 account. All right. I'm saying $5 is free, but much better to have that card on file. Okay. So give us a try for $5. Onboard them properly. Okay, so make sure that you use the white label videos that we've given you guys for onboarding and tutorials and that kind of stuff. Make sure that they're getting in and using the system, and show them how they can search. And then again, let AI follow them up and get them to upgrade. Okay, get them to upgrade to a monthly account, or just get them to use it. Now, again, guys, AI is playing a massive part in this flow. And that massive part is in the onboarding section. Okay, we want people, you give away a free account, we want AI to follow your clients all the way through. Go, how are you doing? Did you manage to set up a lead search? Have you got your GHL CRM connected? Have you got this piece done? Have you found your ideal client? Do you see how this can work? We want AI doing all that for you, so that a $5 account comes in and goes, wow, this is great. I'm using it. I'm seeing results, and AI is guiding them through. Meanwhile, you're not getting drowned in customer acquisition and customer support and all that kind of stuff. You get an AI to do all that. All right. So AI is playing a massive part in these funnels as we're talking about them. All right. Now, again, guys, this is what we are doing ourselves, making sales of the leads program ourselves. And we're building in these AI functions and tools to be the people in this framework. And the reason that Johan and Kyle and I are getting so excited about this is because we're finally, I guess, seeing that you can expand to 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 monthly customers, and your staffing levels doesn't have to go up by much, like at all. So we're super excited about building this out with you guys so that you can invite people in, get them into this flow using AI, all right? And the AI can be trained on moving people through the flow in the right way, all right? So that's the big picture. That's what we're working on with you guys over the next few weeks, building ourselves as we go, and showing you how we're building that out. Sounds good? Guys, we're in the right room? Stacey says yes. All right, great. Fantastic. Johan, you seeing some excited people in here?
Oh, for sure. But they're accidentally DMing me and saying, "Yay!"
Cool. Hey, Patrick, great to see you. Warren, great to have you here. And Joe, great to have you here. Thanks, John. Awesome. All right. So that's what we're looking to achieve. So cool. Let me jump into our next piece here. So these are the essential steps that you need to have in place. And I do apologize, guys. We've got a time limit on today. So I'm going to roll through this reasonably quickly. But these are the essential steps that you need to have in place before you're then able to turn on the AI. Now, this is stuff that you have to do. It is part of our onboarding, but what you need to have is packages for sale, okay? You need to have a landing page, and then the piece that you may not have any idea about yet or have thought about yet is the AI bot, Q&A, and data. Now, we're going to give you our AI bot training at the end of this program, all right? Because we're still training it at the moment. I've got about, I don't know, 25 pages on a PDF that we've trained our AI bot. The question and answers are all going to be the same because it's the Leads program. So we're going to give you that training doc so that you can upload it to your AI bot, okay, separately, once we've ironed out all the kinks, okay? So then we're going to give you that piece so that you can train the AI, all right, and do what we've done. But so I'll give you that. We're doing it so that you don't have to. And we're working with our special guest who I'll tell you about in just a second. So we'll give you that. You can do it yourself as well. You can, use your own knowledge of our program to set that up. But we're going to give you what we've got so that you can get that piece up and running. But in the meantime, we need to get packages for sale and we need to get landing pages set up for you guys. Okay. So Mr. Kyle, we were going to give our landing page template to our people on the call right here. Can you just grab me a link for that so that we can do a share link and grab that one? Okay, so packages for sale, landing pages, and then the last piece of this flow is getting the AI trained so it knows what to do and say and steer people through, all right? Thanks, Kyle. Cool. So let's talk about packages for sale as step one of that. Our setup. This is what we've got set up on our brand, which we call Prospect Falcon. Okay. And our setup looks like this. The packages are, and again, the reason I'm putting this up on the screen is because one of the biggest questions our team gets is, how much should I sell this for? Up until now, and probably from now on as well, our answer has been, whatever you think. It's your business. It's yours, you guys. You can sell it for whatever you like. Right? That's always been our mantra, and it still remains to this day to be our mantra. It's your business. You own a license to this software. You can sell it for whatever the hell you like. You can give a copy to your cousin. It's yours, right? So that's our mantra. It's like, you guys, whatever you want to sell it for. And we see people selling it for $9.97, and we've got people out there doing, 5,000 setup and 5,000 a month with John, like all that kind of stuff. But still, one of the biggest questions we get is, what should I sell this for? All right. So I just want to show you, this is what we sell this system for. This is our pricing model. Okay. Now, do whatever you want to do. Okay. It's your business. But this is what we do. So how to set up a package for sale. I'm going to walk this through with you guys, making sure that you've got this piece in play. So we've got a monthly and an annual plan, and that's it. We don't get any more complex than that. Okay. And we've got a free plan, which we give away 100 credits for somebody to get in for free. And again, at the moment, we've got this for free, but I like to do this at a $5 trial account. But anyway, we'll get to that. So you only need these three things set up, okay? That's the only packages you need to have set up to make this system work. All right, now, caveat. You can price this however you want. I've just covered that. You don't have to stay in this lane. I'm just showing you what we're doing. Okay. So if I jump across again to a browser here, I'm just going to grab the demonstration of this. This is our Prospect Falcon site. All right. This is the link. Now, we just used a SaaS template from GHL, you guys. Okay. So there's nothing fancy here, but we're going to give you this landing page. Demo video up the top, couple of nice moving images. This is the only screenshot you're going to have to kind of change your logo in. And this is just a SaaS template straight out of GHL. All All right. And people click on it and you can see that it's $97 a month or $9.97 if they pay annually. All right. So this is literally what we are doing right now. Annually, monthly, done and done. And we're about to give you this template. All right. So that is the setup. There's the landing page. Kyle's just dropped that link into the chat box for you guys. If you want to grab it and make it your own, that's our gift to you. Go and grab it. So what we're doing here is setting this up. So we've got a $97 monthly package, a $997 annual package. And our point is that we're going to get people to engage with our AI, okay, and steer them through this sales process, okay? So I'll show you that as we develop this out, but to get started, the fundamentals are you need a landing page. You need somewhere where people can come and buy your stuff, and this is ours. So you guys can have that same template, all right? Now, how do we set these packages up? Little bit of recap on making sure that you've got these packages set up the right way. So let me jump into my white label suite dashboard here and fire this up for you guys. Right. So I'm just going to log in as my demo customer. Here we go. Now this is the piece you guys don't have. This is the admin panel. All right, Lead Finder, there we go. Okay, so this is me with my own white label suite set up, okay? Now I want to set up my packages for sale, okay? Jonas, yeah, absolutely, any country on the planet, including Antarctica, believe me. Done that search, found people, so yes is the answer, and in any language as well. All right, so away we go. Tyler, I think it is, if you're already logged into your admin account, like you guys, you got to be logged into highlevel.com, not your CNAME version of High Level. You got to be logged into highlevel.com so that that template will import for you. All right. So packages, 97 a month, 997 annual, and a free plan. Okay. So we go down to we're in our dashboard. We come down to the white label section and we go to packages and you're setting it up here. Okay. So I'm going to pretend like these don't exist. Imagine you've got a blank slate here, okay? And we just come up to the top right-hand corner and we go create a package, okay? So creating a package, and this is where we start with our monthly leads program. 500 credits, okay? Monthly leads on demand. Credits. Now, we're setting up monthly or yearly. So this is our monthly program. We're going 500 credits every month. And what we cover in the training for you guys is this password thing, okay? Now, you can do two things here. And I won't get too technical on this piece because we cover it in the onboarding. But why would you set up a default password rather than a randomly generated one? Reason. Because if I'm using GHL to send out my welcome email, then I need to just be able to include the password in my outbound email because it won't pick up what's been automatically created. So if you're using an external program to send your welcome email, then you need to set that up as a default. So you might choose, password 123 and invite people to change that. Okay. So I'm going to do that for this example. So we've got a package for 500 credits a month. Okay. Credits monthly. Now, we might say, no, this does not include any additional users. It's a single user account. Okay. Do I want to roll over their unused credits? We do ourselves, but again, that's a choice you have. The reason we do is we feel like if people have they didn't maybe use it much this month, but they've still got the credits next month, so long as their account's active, they're less likely to cancel. So we choose to roll over the credits, but we also have a lot of people in our world that say, no, use the credits or they expire. Cool. That keeps people active as well. So your choice. And then the last step here is just to create a package in Stripe. So you make sure your Stripe account's connected. We cover that in the training, but that's literally just connected up here. Create a package in Stripe. And we go, what's our price? $97. We chose monthly. It'll create that monthly and I'm done. That's it. Name, description, how many credits a month, done. So that's my $597 a month package set up. Cool. Now, I'm going to do the same thing again with my annual package. So here is my annual leads program. I'm doing this as quick as I can. Leads on demand, annual account. All right. And this time it's 5,000 times 12. So it's 6,000 credits a year. All right. I'll do my password thing again. Okay. And this time it is $9.97. And again, because it's yearly, it'll rebill yearly. And that's it. So I've created my monthly package. I've created my annual package. And then the last thing is my free account. Could you select other currencies, Jonas? Yes, absolutely. So now I want to create a free account. Okay. So I go account, and I'm going to call this my trial account, 100 credits. Okay. And try us out and generate leads. Now, again, remember I said I'm selling this for $5, or you can do it for free. In this example, I'm going to show you how to set it up for free because it's important that you know. So this is going to be 100 credits and set up here. But because I'm doing it for free, I'm not going to create a package in Stripe. It's a free account, and I'll show you how to set that up. This is the techie bit. Okay. This is where it gets dry. So you need packages set up as simple as that. Create a monthly account, create an annual account, and create a free account. Okay. Done. Everybody cool on that step? Again, this replay will be available. You guys can jump in and watch this again, but is that okay for everybody? Everybody good so far? Cool. Joe says yes. Yes. Cool, says Warren. Great. All right, great. Cool. Iqbal, if you don't have white label suite, this won't work for you. You need a white label suite license to be able to get this working. So you can sell a leads program. That's what white label suite is all about. All right. So we've created those packages. Yeah. Great. Next, we need to make sure that we have the setup ready to create those licenses. Okay. I'm going to come back to that in just a second. So setting up your free and paid account, create your paid packages in your dashboard. Now, what we need to do in our next step is make sure that we're taking payment and creating those licenses. So that's the next step of our process. Here we go. Let me just say that again. I've created my packages inside of White Label Suite. Okay. Easy. Now what I need to do is make sure that when payment is taken, a license is created. As a software guy for the last 20 years nearly, I can categorically tell you that the biggest pain point for customers is not getting their license when they pay. The biggest pain point for us, for your support team, is I didn't get my license. And it's a really important piece of running a software company, is making damn sure that when somebody pays you, their licenses are delivered. Again, it's the moment of trust, okay? And I don't know about you guys, but for me, if I'm buying a program, a piece of software, I'm watching my email like a hawk. I'm like, where's my login? Where's my login? Where's my login? Right? I just paid my money. I want my stuff, right? It is the biggest pain point. So now that you've created those packages for sale, again, I'm apologizing in advance. This is the dry bit. This is the techie bit, but I want to show you how this works. So I'll go through, and you guys, all you need to do is copy and paste, but it's copy and paste in the right way. So what we just created was packages for sale in Stripe. Now, if you're using the Stripe payment system, it's super easy. They pay via your link. License is created. It's all built into the program. It is completely nothing else needed. All right. You just need to make sure that the SMTP set up and the license goes out. But what if you want to take payment via GHL? All right. Or via Thrivecart or Samcart, or you want to take payment via JVZoo or ClickBank, or you want to, you've got a ClickFunnels account and you want to connect up the payment in there. If you want to take payment outside of our kind of little bubble system, you need to follow this process. Now, the reason we take payment inside of GHL is very specific. Even though it's easy to take payment in our system that we've set up for you guys, it's super easy. Send somebody a message on Messenger, done, payment done, money in the bank, account created, easy, awesome. That's what we built for you guys. But we take payment inside of GHL because we track everything. And our AI tool, our AI piece that we're going to be getting into in this whole training thing, will be able to see when a payment is made inside of GHL and reference that when it's communicating with a customer. We need to know that the payment has gone through so that AI goes, woo, great, good job, welcome aboard, right? So what I'm about to show you is we've set up these packages. Now, what I'm going to show you is when somebody buys from me using my sales page template that we gave you guys a few moments ago, they're paying inside of GHL, and I need the license to create over in my system. It's techie, it's copy and paste. Bear with me, I'm going to show you. Okay, so we're going to dive into GHL right now. We are going to dive into GHL right now. Let me share screen, and we are going to jump in over here. All right. Now, I'm going to do this in a demo account so I don't stuff anything up. I can feel Mr. Kyle breathing a sigh of relief as I say that. Okay, so we've just given you a landing page template, okay? And on that landing page template, you're going to have, and in fact, I'll show you that template. And I promise I won't stuff anything up, Mr. Kyle. I'm just doing a demonstration. So bear with me. On that landing page template, we have a checkout form, all right? So if I come in here and this is the template that I just gave you guys, and there's an order form in here, all right? And that order form is built inside of GHL, all right? It's built inside of GHL. So it's all there as part of it, but it's an order form on a page. That's my whole point. It's an order form. It's a GHL order form. So just for the sake of demonstration, I will show you. Here is just any random page inside of GHL. It's an order form. So on that template that we just gave you is a checkout form. And let me get this up, right? So let me come down here and add a new element. It is an order form. Okay, and there it is. That's my order form. All right, that's literally me taking money on GHL. I've got to have Stripe connected, all that kind of stuff, or PayPal, or Authorize Net, or however you're taking payment. But I've got an order form on a page. Now, cool. What happens next is the important bit. What happens next is somebody pays me money. That's great. But I need to create a license when they do that. Okay, so I'm going to build an automation. I'm going to do this super quick. So automation, this is what you need to build. You need to make sure that when somebody pays you, you have an automation that creates the license. That's what I'm doing here. Let me say that again. When somebody pays you, an automation to create the license. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to create this automation. So good to see 40 people here on the call. So great. All right. So this automation, I'm just going to call it my leads payment license creation, right? Now, the trigger of this is that order form, right? This is where it gets a bit techie, guys, but this is going to be an order form submission is my trigger when they make a payment. Yay. Now, I might say in a specific funnel, right? So I don't know, I've got a whole bunch of different ones in there. On that particular funnel, when they fill out the order form, create a license for me in my leads program, all right? So the order form is the trigger on a specific funnel. Pay me, thanks, I'll take that. Now, that's my trigger. I want to do a license creation, and I want to use the action inside of GHL called webhook. All right, so we are going to send a webhook. All right, this is the action. Okay, so when you send a webhook, what's happening is one system, which is GHL, sends a whole bunch of information across the net, and another system at the other end grabs that information and does something special with it. That's all a webhook is. Send it, catch it, done. That's what a webhook's all about, right? So we're going to send information off. All we need to know is, where are we sending it to? I need to know what's called the URL at the other end. Where on the internet am I sending this information? Where do I get that information? We again find that in our white label suite dashboard. All right. So we created our package. All right. And we've got that monthly leads program, 500 credits. All I need to know is what's the URL of that package? And that's what this button is for. Okay. So I want to get the link for that particular package. And now it's created it for me. I can copy that link and paste it in here. I told you it's techie, but it's only copy and paste, you guys. All right. Copy, paste. So now when somebody pays me for this particular package, I know where to send it so that that information creates a license for me. Okay, cool. So order form, send it to this webhook. Now that's not enough. We need to know what data I'm sending. Name, email, right? All of that stuff. So in fact, we tell you what data we need. So remember, we had this package, we got our link, and there's this new thing here that says, show me my data that I need to send. And if I click on that, it's got first name, last name, email, an expiry date, which I'll tell you in a second, and a verification key. This is super important because you want to make sure that just random people can't just come in and create licenses in your software. It needs to be unlocked. When I'm sending that data, it comes across with a little key that says, let me in. All right. So first name, last name, email, an expiry date, and a key. Back in GHL, we go custom data, add the item. So I go first name, last name, email, expiry date, key. All right. 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I need to make sure that this is specific. It's case sensitive. It's character sensitive. It's copy and paste. All right. Copy and paste. So copy what? Everything inside of the quotation marks. First underscore name, all in lowercase. That's my first piece of data. Pop it in there. Next, last name, copy, paste. Next, email, copy, paste. All right, you guys are seeing what I'm doing here. All I'm doing is making sure that my data matches, that my key is the right shape to go in the door, okay? So I've got what we need to unlock it. Okay, now I need to fill this out because this is the data I'm going to send. First name, last name, email, expiry, and verification. And now I need to set my value, okay? So where do we get the first name from? It's in GHL. So I grab it from my custom value. It's my contact first name. Where do I get my last name from? I hit my tag. It's my contact last name. Where do I get my email from? It's my contact email, right? Where do I get my expiry from? Ooh, interesting. Now, the way this works is you can set this is specifically done for the free trial accounts. Give them 14 days, okay? And this is a value in an amount of days, 14. Okay, sorry, let me go. If I'm setting up a free trial account, I'm setting it up for 14 days, okay? If I leave that blank, it will just continue that membership, which is what we set up. All right, which is the way we do it on paid accounts, is it just sets that up. And I'll show you the cancellation piece in just a second. So if somebody cancels the payment, it cancels their account, that's all built in as well. But I leave that blank because it's not an expiring account. It's something that I want them to have access for a specific amount of time. Now, if you're selling a yearly account without a subscription, you might put in 365 days here. Yeah. But this is the only piece of the information that I don't need to send. So in this case, I'm actually going to delete it. With a paid account, I don't send an expiry date, okay? I use a cancellation thing, which I'll show you in a second. So transaction, send it to this address. Send the first name, the last name, the email, and this key. Whoa, hang on a second. Where's the key? It's created uniquely for every single package in the system. And this is how the system knows which package did somebody just buy. It's specified here. So we give you the key. It's unique for every single package that you ever create. And that's why when you're sending across this webhook, you're popping in that key over here, okay? And now it knows when somebody orders that product, send the data across and create a license for them for that specific package in your white label suite account, which will give them a 500 credit a month account in your branded leads program. Okay. I know it's techie, guys, but is everybody keeping up? Just give me a 1 if you're okay. Give me a 2 if you're not, and we'll make sure you get the replay. Everybody's okay. Yes, Johan, you're absolutely right. Like, guys, Johan posted in there, once you get through this, once you copy and paste 5 times, you're ready to start selling $10,000 packages. I know it's painful. I know. I get it. But you only have to do it once, right? If you can bear with me, we've created $1 million system for you guys to be able to sell. If you can copy and paste 5 times, you're ready. Okay. Also, for anybody that wants us to do this for them, we've got a $10,000 setup program where we'll have this set up and running for you. If you want everything done for you, just tell us. It's going to cost you 10 grand. We'll set up your whole brand and do everything for you. But if you want to do it yourself, that's what this is all about. Okay. Yeah, you got it, Kyle. Exactly. Build it once and sell it 1,000 times. Okay. So that's it. That's it. I'm done. That's my hardest thing. Order form, webhook, copy and paste, done. Okay. I hope that's okay. So order form triggers a webhook, creates the license, one more piece, send an email to welcome your person on board. Email from you to them, welcome on board, here's your license, okay? Now, this is where I said, if you create a generic password, it's really easy because this can be hi person's name, right? Contact, first name. Here's your license, log in here with a password of my generic password, and then please change when you log in. All right. So when you've got a generic password, you can send the email out. You don't have to worry about it being created. Now, if you're using our inbuilt SMTP system, it'll send the password for you. But if you're doing it this way, have a generic password. Stacy says, I'll do it for you for 9,900.
Hey, well, just while you're on that, can I just stop you sharing for a second? So, Stacy, you're laughing about, I'll do it for 9,900. As Walt said, we just recently decided, hey, we'll do all the setup. We'll set up your own brand. We'll set up everything for you for 10 grand. I have literally 30 people who have said no to us before on the $200 a month plan, who are now saying, you're going to do it all for me? I'm happy to pay you 10 grand.
Hell yeah.
Get it all done.
The value is crazy.
It's funny, but they just want it all done.
So you just let me know.
Oh, cool. I can outsource it to you then.
Lovely. Man, that's how you scale, ladies and gentlemen. It's just called retail wholesale. It's a brilliant thing. Stacy can be the wholesaler. So guys, why am I chuckling? Why am I making light of that? We've seen GHL agencies sell for 7 figures and above. We've seen it. People have built amazing GHL-based SaaS platform agencies, and they've sold it. They've sold the company for millions of dollars based on white label software. We're chuckling because we're going, that's 10 grand. You get set up with a complete white labeled SaaS platform selling the hottest damn thing in the market there is, which is lead generation. And you can build up a recurring income and sell that for whatever the hell you want. All right. Forget about the fact that you can make your 10,000 a month, just with 20 sales. Sell the asset like it's a cash machine. Anyway, we're chuckling, but the value is crazy. All right. So, okay. Kyle, as I look at the clock, I might need you to jump in with Andrew initially, and then I'll join you as soon as I can. Cool. So Warren's asked a great question. And Mark's got a great question there as well. So Warren asked, do I need to set up an automation for each package with the unique key? Yes, you do. If I sell monthly, it needs to, unless you do the whole if else, you know what I mean? Like you can have multiple triggers. If else, if they bought this program, send them that webhook. If they bought that program, send them that webhook. If you're advanced enough to do it that way, cool. You can do it that way. You can build it all in one automation, multiple triggers, the if else splits it across, but you need to be specific. This payment bought that package. So my easiest recommendation is to build one automation, just clone it, but one automation for each package because it's got that unique key. If you're advanced enough to know what I mean by the if else and all that kind of stuff, if they bought this program, send them that webhook, sweet, no worries, you can build it all in one. But if it's easier just to create multiple packages, just do it that way. All right. If else works, Warren, sweet, awesome, man. All right, Mark asked, I tried to use the built-in SMTP, but never got it working. It's been our number one bug spot of setup for the last 2 months. The team are releasing a new update literally yesterday. It's due, which will have testing, much more SMTP configuration options. It works with G Suite. It works with different SMTP programs, but they've got a new release which is coming out today. I hope that'll have the SMTP. If it's not today, it'll be Monday. Stacey, go for it.
You said that there were all these additional automations that you guys are like rolling out. When are those going to be available? I'm going to an expo tomorrow. I mean, it looks like from what you're sharing with me, I mean, I was going to lead with another product, but definitely if they're there and they want leads, I could take some initial orders, but the automations behind it.
Yeah, which automation specifically, Stacey? We have some cool stuff coming.
The lead follow-up, I guess, like if they fill out a form and they're interested or something like that, like giving them free accounts. I think giving something free at an expo is probably the best way, and just use it as a lead generation tool.
Yeah, I agree. So it's such a great way to go. Now to make that work properly, let me tell you when it doesn't work initially, right? If you go to your expo and you give away 100 free accounts and you haven't got the follow-up and stuff sorted out, it's not going to work. Nobody's going to upgrade. Like you'll get such a small percentage, you'll be annoyed. You're much better off getting a $5 trial account, to be honest.
Okay.
Because people who pay attention, right? My wife says all the time, they offer this free gift when I purchase this facial care, whatever, but it doesn't have any value. Like meantime, the marketing company at the other end are going, offer this free gift. You people will love it for it. And the consumers are going, this isn't worth anything, right? If you're giving away something for free, people don't even log into it. They're like, yeah, sweet, got a free account. Never used it, right? But if you've paid, if they've got them to pay, they'll pay attention. But so you're talking about the automations, not within White Label Suite itself, but what we're doing is we're working with an AI company that are doing all of that follow-up. So that's kind of what we're building out over this next month. And we're going to show you how all that works together. We're using Closebot. And if you want to pick up Closebot, you can go to whitelabelsuite.com/Closebot. And the reason we're using Closebot, not GHL's own built-in AI, is because the communication is so much better. All right. So whitelabelsuite.com/Closebot. Thank you, Johan, for popping that in. We are using Closebot. Now, one of the other amazing things about Closebot is it fits into our $10,000 strategy because you can white label Closebot, right? So for a couple $100 a month, you can have a full white label version of this incredible AI platform. So when we are selling a $10,000 package now to clients, we're going leads, CRM system, automated AI follow-up, all under our white label component. And that's the $10,000 package for people. So they can have leads, follow up, all that kind of stuff. So automated. So if you're going to you're going tomorrow to the expo, my advice to you would be the same as I advised Patrick Almond 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he picked up a bunch of accounts by doing it. My advice to you would be either sell people on a $97 package straight up, or get them to register their interest with you and then follow them up after that. So stick
with what we were doing before and then just follow up with everybody.
Basically. Yeah. So, I mean, the leads program itself it's the best lead magnet ever. People it's the 99% coverage. Like 99.9% of businesses want more leads. There's that one outlier. It's like, dude, I've got enough people. I just need to relax. Like, yeah, cool. You're not my client. But the other 99.9% of the 350 million businesses around the world are my client. So leads is just the best lead magnet there is. And if you can have an iPad, a laptop, whatever, and you can show people how they can find their ideal thing, and then literally just have in a trade show environment, in an expo environment, have a QR code where people just sign up and you'll follow them up. Like, it's just like, let me show you. So what kind of leads are you looking for? Engineers. Yeah, here they are. Would you like me to get in touch with you after the show? Great. Scan here and I'll call you straight after. Or we can get started today for $97. Click on this button, take their credit card there on the show. I've just done a whole bunch of trade shows. I know it's fast. You got to have something to show. You got to have a way that people can get started straight away. So literally just a button on the screen, or get them to do it on their phone so that they can fill out the credit card, or a QR code that they can scan and you can follow them up afterwards. Once we build this out with you guys over the next 3 or 4 sessions, once we show you how you can go leads, AI, automated follow-up, etc., then you can do that all day, and the AI will do the follow-up for you, which is like the most exciting thing ever.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with what I was going to do, and then plan on building that section out a little bit more. 'Cause I'm in Florida, so I'm in the land of the expos, and expos are just starting here. Like,
Yeah, right.
every weekend there's an expo, every single weekend. So it's like I'm gonna live, die, and breathe expos now for the next 6 months. You know, like, seriously.
I think so. Once you get this AI piece set up, Stacey, the best thing that you could ever possibly do is be on the expo and just go scan here, scan here, scan here, scan here, scan here, scan here, and the whole AI, like, it's like having a team of people on the back, just like they never miss. They don't make excuses.
Yeah,
it's
I love
incredible.
I love
So
it 'cause
Jonas,
I'm doing the card system, so they have a similar sort of thing, and that makes it just so much easier. So so if you guys are following that track, I'm totally down with it.
Yeah, amazing. That's exactly where we're going. So Jonas just asked a great question. Isn't Closebot more cumbersome to set up than GHL conversation AI? They're about the same. And again, I'm a geek, and I've been doing this for the last 2 or 3 weeks, like pretty much exclusively, like just playing in the system and making sure it's all set up right. So here's my layman's difference between the two systems. And I explained this to Johan the other night. I set up the same knowledge base on GHL Conversation AI and Closebot AI. And then I engaged it and I saw the difference. And if I went to Closebot and I said, so this is how I started the conversation on both platforms. I said, hello, right? On both platforms. In GHL's conversational AI, it said, hello, how can I help you? And I said, I'm interested in the leads program. And it said, great, here's the 5 different packages we've got. Let us know if you've got any questions. Okay. On Closebot, I went, hello. And it said, hi, how are you finding the Prospect Falcon system so far? Engaging. And I said, good. It replied and said, what kind of leads are you looking for? I said, business coaches. It said, great, business coaches are an amazing way to use the tool. You would use our company search for that. Have you seen how to do that in the demo? I said, not yet. It said, cool, let me show you. This is, you click here, you do this, you enter here, you go here. I said, thanks. It said, would you like to get started? I just went, the difference between the conversation is so massive. I went, GHL is phenomenal. It's an amazing program. And it's great that it's got conversational AI in it. But Closebot just had like this genuine connection with an incoming lead, an ability to steer people through steps of a demo. And I went, it's a no-brainer for me. And Joy just said, no special Closebot deal. Guys, if you pick up Closebot, what we're doing in Closebot is we are building out the exact frameworks to support sales of your leads tool. And we're doing it ourselves. If you buy Closebot through us, all right, we'll give you the AI scripts. In Closebot, I can literally export it and share it, and you guys can have it. All right. So yeah. Closebot, it just has something magic, it has something special about it. Yep. And again, the fact that I can white label it means that I can sell this whole thing that we're talking about here to a company. I can say, hey, Mr. Dentist, here's a lead program. Here's an AI follow-up system. Here's a program to follow up the leads. And all you need to do is A, B, and C, and it'll do all the work for you. And I can white label that whole puppy and sell it for 10 grand. It's like, it's a no-brainer, right? So, yeah. Cool, Tina. Yeah. So again, I've just played with the two systems in the last weeks. I know that GHL are massive. I know that they've got a big, massive funding budget, and I know that they're working on all kinds of different stuff. I've just found Closebot right now, because of the way that you can set it up, is just easy. So that's my view anyway, and that's what we're building. So can I have GHL Conversation AI on one of my pages and Closebot on another? Yeah, definitely can, Patrick. Absolutely, definitely can. We've actually got 3. We've got GHL. We've got Closebot doing all of this stuff for us, and we've got Intercom in the back doing the support. So you can have multiple things on different pages working well. All right, cool. Let me just jump back in. So guys, I got up to the point and I wanted to stay on time, but I'm late. So I showed you guys how you could create a package for sale, and then you needed to set up that automation to send that webhook, right? Exactly the same process with a free account or a trial account, except instead of being a trigger of a payment, it's a trigger of an opt-in form. Okay, so the only difference there, if I'm selling the free account, and again, just make sure I'm showing, not just telling. Right, so where was I? In GHL, I set up this leads payment license automation where a trigger of an order form sent a webhook and it created the license for me. If I wanted to do this on a free trial account, the trigger is not going to be an order form. It's going to be an opt-in form, right? So people opt in with a specific, get my free account here, and I still send the same webhook information across. Name, email, expiry date, key, okay? So that is, you can then have a sale, create your packages, or a free account, create your packages. And let me just jump back here and keep going with this, you guys, so that I can make sure that we're all on the same page. So a free trial package in your white label suite dashboard, we created that. We said it's free trial, got this many credits. Then we create an opt-in form with GHL and we webhook. Same thing. I won't go over it again, but watch this on a replay if you need to. The trigger is the opt-in form and it still sends the same webhook info, and that creates the free trial. Now, what I've said on there on the free trial is onboarding is crucial. And again, this is where we're using Closebot to walk people through the onboarding, okay? So again, we'll show you this whole system. We want people to get involved and let Closebot steer them through the onboarding. Hey, have you created your first campaign yet? Did you connect up your GHL? Have you run a search? Did you expand your search? Did you see your ideal clients? Getting Closebot to work with your people. Now, again, guys, get excited about that. What that means is I can bring people into my system and AI will actually onboard and coach them through. Right? And AI will take them to an upgrade. Would you like to make sure that this is a monthly account for you? If not, add your card on file. And then we go into the toll booth method. Okay? So onboarding is crucial with free accounts. And we're building it in an AI-powered way. Because for us, that's the way that makes sure that nobody gets missed, questions get answered. If there's support queries, they get escalated, etc. So AI is playing a big piece. So remember if you were with us on our onboarding call a couple of weeks ago, there's 2 methods of collecting money with White Label Suite. And we talked about the packages method, where we're $97 a month. Great. You know, or $197 with GHL, whatever you want to sell it for. You're getting a monthly subscription. And then there's the toll booth method where you get people to put their card on file. So again, this is the free account. Come and get a trial account for $5. You get your AI system to encourage people to put their card on file and use the program. And then you're just taking a toll from every search they're doing. If they do 100 searches a month, you win. If they do 1 million searches a month, you win, right? Every single time they do a search and consume a credit, you win on the toll booth method. So that's so again, guys, what are we trying to achieve? I'm trying to get you guys set up with your packages system, your trial system, and then we're going to be talking about the AI component that walks people all the way through from sales inquiry to onboarding and beyond. Okay. And that's actually what we're going to be talking about next week with that $10,000 model. So we are now going to customers, not with White Label Suite, that's a separate thing for us. We're going to customers just with the Leads tool, which is exactly the same program you have as a White Label Suite customer. We're going to customers saying, cool, we'll get leads coming in, AI following up, conversational qualification happening, and booking qualified leads into your calendar, or getting people to buy your courses if you're a digital coach or whatever. We're selling this for $10,000. And as Johan said, we've got people lining up going, I don't have to set it up. AI will follow up for me. Sign me up, baby. Let's go. All right. You can all, if you're selling a $10,000 package, guys, by the way, when we say 10,000, we're talking 10,000 annually. It's not a one-off. It's a $10,000 system that we're building for you guys, or you can pay $997. That's what we're selling it for, $997 a month. So that is leads, AI follow-up, AI voice follow-up, GHL handling all of the leads, inquiry, and contacts, pages, funnels built, bots trained, $1,000 a month. And Johan, as we said, just got people lining up for that. So that's what we want to build with you guys. So we talked about that bot resource. We're using Closebot. Yes, that is an affiliate link. Yes, we get paid a commission if you sign up for that, and we thank you for it. If you don't want us to get a commission, that's fine. Just go straight to closebot.com. But we want to make sure that we're funding all of this training and stuff. We do get a commission for it. Now, we've got a special guest from Closebot coming in, talking to us about this whole system in part 3 of this training. All right. So next week, Johan and Kyle and I are going to be talking about the $10,000 program, why we've built it this way, why we're so excited about it. It's gone from, wow, leads are cool, which they always have been, to, wow, leads are cool and AI can do the follow-up for me. Holy crap, where do I sign? Right? So we are so excited about this program. And so next week, we're going to be talking about how we're structuring that, how we're going out to market with that, the kind of demonstrations we're doing. And guys, let me just drop this in as a precursor before my last slide here. Let me drop this in as a precursor. Do you guys know, and I want to show, not tell, do you guys know that within the leads tool that we currently have, that you currently have, you can do this. So we can say, hey, find me all the realtors in San Francisco. All right, great. Let me go to a different model where I've done some searches already. So you guys already, you know this, right? I hope you do. You can use the tool to find people, right? So now once you've got leads, did you also know that you can get AI to do things like this and summarize that company? Now, why is that important? Why am I bringing this up right now? Because this information that the AI does the summary for you on can go straight across to GHL and let this come through. Now, check this out. The Caldwell Realtor Group, they do this in Baltimore. They specialize in this. They have a team of skilled agents. They're part of this company. Can't see any specific case awards, but there's no case studies there. And this is who we are and what we do. Now, that data goes straight into GHL. And when we've set up the AI can see that data when the lead engages. Now, check this out. Now I've got an AI system that not only knows who I am and can help me qualify my leads, also knows who that lead is, knows about their business, knows about their system, their structure, and who they are, and how we can best work together. So when the AI engages that particular lead that's come from your system, it already knows all about them. Is that not the most incredible thing ever? So when it's having a conversation, it's saying, oh, so you guys are in Baltimore. Cool. This is AI. And it already knows about the customer because our system has done that analysis and dropped it straight into GHL. And that custom field can be used by Closebot to actually engage that person in live time and know about them before they communicate. Like, that's why this whole thing is just mind blowing. Stacey, go for it.
Question with regards to, like, I mean, gold leads that we may have. Is there anything that we can like upload into the white label suite to do data enrichment? And
Yeah,
find,
100%.
like missing elements or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not going to go too much into detail, but first what you need to do is create a list. So long as you've created a list, then you can go into that list and you've got this button up here that says data enrichment, and you can then bring them in either one by one, or you can import them as a CSV file straight in, or you can use or you can use GHL to send them across on a webhook. So you can have somebody opt in on a form. They can, as long as you've got the web address, it can come in and enrich that data. Yes, 100%.
Oh.
Cool. Good question. All right, guys. So let me just drop this back up. I literally have just one slide left, which is a thank you slide. I hope this has been helpful for you guys. So what we want to do is we want to blow your mind, basically. We want you to go, whoa, this is freaking cool. We want you to go out and make sales. We want you to sell the heck out of your leads program. We want to give you the tools to be able to sell this and scale up. We want to help you guys create an automated system that allows you to go leads, AI, communicate, follow up, and sell that as a value pack, right? So what we've found, Johan and I, when we talk to someone and go, here's all your leads, they go, wow, that's amazing. Some buy, some don't, that's okay, whatever. But now when we go, here's all your leads, and here's an AI system that'll follow them all up for you, and a qualification program that'll pull them into your calendar, and to make sure they go, oh, right?
That's right.
It becomes a no-brainer. So what we want to do for you guys is help you understand what you've got in your hands so that you can set up your packages, get your pages ready, get AI plugged into the background, making sales for you, all right? And then show you how you can turn that into a high-ticket program that you can put this together, all right? So Patrick, hopefully that's been helpful for you guys. So next week, we're going to have a conversation about the whole 10K thing and the way that we're structuring it. And yeah, let's go out and make some money, you guys. Appreciate you. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
See you
See ya.
guys.
Bye.